Shown at the beginning of the film, in 1957, a zoo official Stuart McCalden and his team smuggle a captured Sumatran rat monkey, a hybrid creature that resulted from the rape of tree monkeys by plague-carrying rats, out of Skull Island. During the team's escape from the island's warrior natives, who demand the creature's return, Stuart is bitten by the rat monkey, resulting in his dismemberment and killing by his crew, who fear the effects of the bite. As per Stuart's warning to the natives, this monkey's going to Newtown. The captured rat monkey is then shipped to Wellington Zoo by the survivors of the expedition. In Wellington, Lionel Cosgrove lives in Hataitai in a Victorian mansion with his domineering mother, Vera. When he was a child, Lionel's father drowned trying to save him at the beach, and the incident has haunted him into adulthood. To Vera's dismay, Lionel falls in love with a Spanish Romani shopkeeper's daughter, Paquita Maria Sanchez, who is convinced the two are destined to be together. When the two visit Wellington Zoo together on a date, Vera follows them and is bitten by the rat monkey. Over the following days, she grows increasingly more decrepit. Her skin begins to peel, and her ear falls off during lunch with friends. She appears to die before reanimating as a ravenous zombie, devouring Paquita's dog and killing the attending nurse, Mrs. McTavish, who also returns as a zombie, before Lionel locks them both in the basement and keeps them sedated with animal tranquilizers. While visiting Paquita, her grandmother gives Lionel a pendant for luck. Vera is able to break out of the basement and is run over into Paquita's shop by a tram. She survives, and Lionel tranquilizes Vera before she attacks anyone. At her funeral, Lionel tranquilizes Vera to prevent her from attacking the mourners. Later, while returning to the graveyard to administer more of it, he is accosted and beaten by a group of hoodlums who presume him to be a necrophiliac. Vera suddenly bursts from her grave and attacks the hoodlums. In the ensuing commotion, the gang leader, Boyd, as well as the local priest Father Magruder, are bitten and become zombies, so Lionel has to keep them locked in the basement too. After the nurse and priest copulate and produce a zombie baby, Lionel breaks up with Paquita to keep her safe. Shortly afterward, Lionel's uncle Les arrives to wrangle with Lionel over Vera's estate. Discovering the zombies, which he believes to be dead bodies, in the basement, Les blackmails his nephew into giving up the house and his inheritance. He invites his friends over for a housewarming party despite Lionel's objections. During the party, Paquita arrives to try to make amends with Lionel. She discovers the zombies in the basement, and Lionel explains all that has occurred to her. She is able to convince Lionel to administer poison to the zombies to finally kill them. Still, after injecting the zombies with it, he discovers the poison is an animal stimulant, which revives them. They narrowly escape the now enhanced zombies, who burst into the house upstairs and slaughter the party guests. The guests subsequently reanimate and begin to attack the survivors. Lionel enters the house with a lawnmower and mows through a horde of zombies while Paquita tries to dispose of zombie body parts in the blender. Les enters the basement, where he is beheaded by Vera, who has now grown to monstrous proportions. Vera erupts from the basement and pursues them both to the rooftop as the house catches fire from a burst gas pipe. As Vera corners them on the roof, Lionel confronts his mother and reveals that he witnessed Vera drowning his father and his mistress in the bathtub as a child and proclaims that he is no longer afraid of her. Vera becomes enraged and swallows Lionel with an opening in her stomach before preparing to kill Paquita. Lionel cuts his way out of his mother's body with the good luck pendant, causing Vera to fall back into the burning house. Lionel and Paquita escape the burning rooftop as the fire brigade arrives to support them. They kiss and then walk away arm in arm victoriously. The film ends with this scene.